People, it's your boy Dino Africana back again with flavor on another level. And today, we are diving straight into the heart of every delicious meal spices, from the power of salt and black pepper to paprika, garlic, and those sweet dried herbs. Do you know them? Like rosemary, sweet thyme, oregano, and parsley. These were tastes are born. If your food has ever felt just okay, today I'm showing you how to turn simple ingredients into something unforgettable. Let's go. Let's talk on basic spices for to mix with marinade. Spices creates the juicy flavor and overall taste, not just the meat itself. One, number one basic spice is called the base spices. The number one is the salt. What do you know more about salt? The salt is mostly used for, most people know it is for taste only. No, but salt also like tenderizes meat by breaking down the proteins, enhances flavor by bringing out natural juices. Number two, like number the base spices. Number one, the base spices are like the salt. That's number one, the first base spice, and the number two base spice is the black pepper. The black pepper add mild heat, and it boosts overall flavor. Yeah, the black pepper adds mild heat in the meal and also boosts overall flavor. In general, the base spices are normally mixed for marinade. This one, as I've said, the salt and the black pepper. Yeah, and the other key spices are like the paprika. The paprika adds mild sweetness or the smokiness, and also by the way, paprika gives the color in the meal. It adds the color, and it also it boosts the flavor and visual appeal. Number two, on the key spices, we have the garlic powder. Garlic powder is a deep savory, adds deep savory tastes, and it adds strong flavor. Yeah, the garlic powder adds that strong flavor in the meal. Other key spices also, we have the onion powder. The onion powder adds the sweetness and balance. Yeah, mostly so we have the base spices are the salt and the black pepper. Then number two are the key spices, which are the paprika and the garlic powder and the onion powder. Those are the some of the key basic spices, or the spices. Now, additional spices, we have the cumin, we have the coriander, we have the chili powder, the turmeric. So for the cumin, the cumin it adds the warm and the earthly flavor. It adds like the warmness and the earthly flavor. And the coriander, fresh and citrus, like the freshness. It adds the freshness in the citrus tastes. And the chili powder, yeah, chili powder, that one is normally most of the time used for heat. Turmeric adds color and slightly the slight bitterness. Yeah, we apart from the additional spices, we have the dried herbs. Dried herbs, we have like thyme, we have rosemary, oregano, the parsley. So the thing is, it subbles the earthiness. Rosemary, the fragrant, the pine like aroma. By the way, rosemary is good for it, adds the sweet aroma in the meal. Yeah, adding it in the tea. Yeah, the oregano, it's very versatile, slightly peppery, and like slightly peppery, not too much peppery, but slightly. It contains the the pepper taste. It's like we have another the Mediterranean vibe. And then the next we have the other dried herbs. We have basil. Basil have the fresh and the sweet note. So those are the like for so what we say, like we have the basic and the key basics, the dried herbs. So like we talk the base spices that we have. We have salt and the black pepper. Then the other key spices, we have the paprika, the garlic powder, the onion powder. We have the cumin, we have the coriander, we have the chili powder, we have the turmeric. Then all in all, apart from that, we have the dried herbs. Uh, and the dried herbs, we have the like the rosemary, which are like basically with the sweet aroma. We have the thyme, we have the oregano, we have the basil. Those are the dried herbs. Away from the herbs and the spice as far as the like, let's talk more about the flavor combination. Some people just do like using the spices for basically, but most of the part, like how do we use them, how do we combine them, like if you like which and which for which purpose. And basically the little point that I'll give out, like how which and which that gives which and which. Now we have for the flavor combination. Number one combination of the flavor, we have the for chicken. When you mix paprika and garlic powder and the thyme and lemon juice, it's good for the good marination of the chicken, or the marination of the chicken. That's the perfect flavor combination. But you can use another one, but perfectly. But for this one, matches perfectly. The paprika, the garlic powder, and the thyme. You are again with the lemon juice. Then for beef, you can use the cumin plus coriander and the chili powder, then black pepper. For let's say for the lamb, we have rosemary, the garlic, the paprika, and oregano. For fish, we have the lemon zest, dill, parsley, and touch of paprika. But the dill and the, let me say, the lemon, parsley, and the paprika taste more. Or also the masala, the fish masala for the fish flavor combination, for the beef masala, also the chicken masala, depending on the combination. Despite the combination of the what are the other how to use the spices? uh Personally, I used to like you mix your chili, like how to use them, the spices like the paprika, the oregano, the rosemary, the garlic. Now if you mix like if you mix all those like food for marinade, like how do you use them? Like the combination, we talk about the combination. You can make the perfect combination to come up with a good marinade, depending with the beef or the chicken or the meal you want to marinate with. Now how do we use the spices? How to use, not how to use the spices. Mix your chosen spices with oil. Basically, like you mix your chosen spices with oil. And oils, they have different, of the coconut oil, we have the olive, we have the vegetable oil. You can mix the oils, like, or like you mix the chosen spices together with the oil, olive or vegetable oil or coconut oil, the sunflower, depending with their like their affordability or the availability or the quality you want. But all are applicable for like mixing the spices. Then another one will like add an acid, like lemon juice. You have the vinegar or yogurt. You can use them. Those the acidic, like they are acid. Use them to also the mostly the lemon, the vinegar, probably used for chili, like for the beef, for the beef, we call the marination of the beef, the marination of the chicken. Yeah, lemon, vinegar, and most probably you can use yogurt too because it contains the acidic, yeah, the acidicness. Then you like how to like you mix them to form a paste. So the paste, like when you add, the reason for adding the oil and the lemon juice or the vinegar or the like the acid, like so to form the liquidity, like, to make the paste. You mix it. When you mix the spices together with the oil and the, how do we call, when you mix the oil and the acid, the liquid form, then you mix up your spices together to form the genius, to make it one thing, like one paste, to paste on your marinade food for marination. Then how, like after mixing, the first thing the first thing we've chose our spices. Then we've mixed them together with the oil and the acid. we mix them together so it is a paste. Now like the next thing is how to apply it on like the meal, depending on the meal you want to make. So let's pick like beef or the fish or the lamb, or depending on the meal. You rub it through. You rub the paste all along the meal. Most probably you need to add some cuts inside the like across the flesh of the meal, whereby you need to apply the paste inside, also inside the cutted edges of the meal. Then you cover and marinate, like you cover and marinate. You leave it to marinate. So after pasting the marination, or you leave it at least for 1 and 2 hours or overnight. By the way, the best way to make it more flavor is like you leave it to like for a night. Maybe you marinate over like at night, then you leave it to absorb overnight, then for you to use it the following day. That's the perfect way, like that will maintain it. So on how to use the spice, the first thing is that you choose the chosen spices. Number two, you add your oil, mix it with the acid, the lemon juice or vinegar or the yogurt. That you mix them together to form an even a genius paste. Then rub it all over. You rub it all over the flesh, or the meal you wanna marinate to prepare. Then leave it at least 1 or 2 hours to absorb. Then from there, or you might you like absolutely, like you can leave it also overnight. Like let's say like right now I wanna prepare the meal for tomorrow. I marinate it like right now, cover it and store it in a cool place, or even in the fridge, cool place like fridge, or even somewhere that it is very, but the possibility is storing it in the fridge. Leave it overnight for the perfect absorbent. Up the spices together. Like we have the spice where it pairs with the best, where it is best choose in. First spice we have the turmeric. The turmeric, it's like pairs well with the black pepper, cumins, and ginger. Like, and after like the black pepper, cumin, and ginger plus turmeric, best in making curries, the soups, and also rice. Number two, we have the cumin. Cumin pairs very well with the coriander and the chili and also the garlic. This combo is best for stews, roasting, and also vegetables. Three, we have the cinnamon. This one is best in nutmeg, cloves, and the cardamom. It pairs well with the nutmeg, cloves, and also the cardamom. This one best for making the desserts, tea, and stew. Another thing, we have the paprika. Paprika. Paprika mixed with the garlic, onions, and also thyme. Yeah. So for the garlic, onion, and the thyme meats, like for the ribs, the sauces, and the soups, that combo suits perfect. Yeah, the cardamom, which also like pairs well with the cinnamon, nutmegs, and the cloves, desserts, tea, and also the rice dishes. Lastly, we have the black pepper. Black pepper applies almost to most of the spices. It cuts across, and also it's good for almost also in any savory, like any dish. The black pepper can cut across it. Let us now balance the flavor. Balancing flavors. The great food is all about the balanced flavor. How do we balance flavors? And which spices do we use mostly for balancing flavor? And how do we use them? Number one is salt. Salt enhances everything. Salt adds taste. No salt, Now the taste of the food is lesser. Now, from salt, that's the one balancing flavor. Number two, the ways of balancing flavor. We have the adding sweetness, and in adding sweetness, we have honey and sugar. So this balances heat and acidity. The both honey and sugar balances the acidity. Acids as the balancing flavor. Acids, we have lemon and vinegar. This one brightens the flavor. They purely brightens the taste and the flavor of the meal. Out of like the in balancing flavor, also we have heat. In heat, usually the heat, you have chilies, and for the chili, adds this one adds kick. These are the chilies, like the hotness it contains them. It hits. Now the comparison between the fresh versus the dried ingredients. The fresh garlic, ginger, and ginger herbs are stronger and more natural flavors. Dried spices more concentrated and long lasting. So use both for deeper taste. If you use both fresh and dried ingredient, like using the fresh garlic and the fresh ginger and herbs, then as also add the dried herbs like this rosemary, the oregano. Both deep adds the deeper taste in the meal. For as a upcoming chef, build your own signature mixture. Start experimenting. Add a little honey for sweetness. Add a soy sauce for umami. Add ginger for freshness. Create your own unique flavor that people will remember. Yes, before forgetting, like always, cook with confidence. Don't fear spices. Taste as you go. Adjust. Cooking is not just following the rules, it's creating something personal. If you cook with the desire of making, not just cooking, just throwing, just putting anyhow the spices, you might end up with the wrong meal, like non-tastier meal. But when you consider everything, doing them accurately, you will make something good. Like also, while cooking, always be too much considerate. Start with basics, salt and black pepper. As you are like, let them be your foundational. They enhances flavor and bring everything together. Add depth with spices, paprika for color and sweetness, garlic and onion powder for rich taste, cumin and coriander for warmth, chili for heat, and turmeric for color. Don't forget herbs, thyme, rosemary, oregano, basil and aroma, and fresh natural flavors. These are basically, when you go to the market, you can't, like for the rosemary, oregano, basil, you will find them over there. Mix smart. Don't just combine everything. Combine your spices with oil and an acid like lemon juice or vinegar. You combine them, or even vinegar, to make the nice marinade. Rub it into the meat and let it sit basically for at least 1 to 2 hours. But overnight is the best. That is the best. Balance is the key. Salt, sweet, acid, and heat must work together for the perfect taste. And finally, keep it simple. Taste as you go and create your own signature flavor. That's how to turn the simple cooking into something unforgettable. Not just cooking because you have spices, because you have herbs, because you can afford them. That's not cooking. Do it simple.